Magical cup. Magical cup. This cup is magical. It's more magical than that stupid plastic goblet I used to have. This cup is way more magical than that stupid goblet I used to have. I don't want to spill it up there though, so let's put it in this drawer. I don't normally have a mask attached. Not that there's anyone in, but I don't normally have a mask attached unless I'm going somewhere. But I'll just leave it there in case I do go somewhere later. You know, because masks are embarrassing to carry around, number one. Number two, I don't fucking need it. Anyway, enjoy the coffee. I'm having, let's see, McCaff mixed with French roast, mixed with guttural passions. No, just kidding. What else? I got like 4 coffees mixed in here. And it's really delicious. And yeah, our electricity went out. I'm going to post a video a little later about the telephone pole that some dumb fuck ran through in a goddamn like semi tow truck fucking tow truck. Yeah, semi tow truck. It fucking ran through the, I don't know what happened to me. I fell unconscious. I don't know, but we were out of energy for a day and a half. So I'm going to post a little quick video just to show you the damage after this live stream, and then I'm going to post about oh, my friends brought me my pads because after the accident I left all my shit down at my friend's house, and they brought them back, so it's cool. And yeah, and this shirt is still available. I'm thinking I might just, oh, hey, oh, I thought somebody was in chat, which is me. This is for anyone who wants it. That gets me like 5 subs, but I might just give it to somebody just because they're good people. If somebody doesn't get me 5 subs, that is. So, because no one's really done it that they've claimed anyway. But you know what? I'm just going to chalk it up to whoever's coolest in my, whoever comes in, says stuff, I might just send the shirt to. But not if they're going to burn it. So if I send it to you, you can't burn my shirt, okay? Anyway, so I'm just chilling here. Got myself some little bit of this stuff, you know, just because, you know, when the power goes out, you got to drink what's not, well, wait till the fridge gets everything cold again. This shit wasn't cold. It was sitting out. You don't have to freeze it. I need a little protein. So I'm going to smoke some bud here, enjoy myself. Hope you do too. I got some, my local friendly friend gave me some bud. And I do have to take it out of the roach though, because I don't have money to buy weed right now. So I'm actually not in a position to care because I'm not going to get COVID from smoking somebody's roach. I'm not going to get COVID, period. And if I do, it went and passed already. So we don't care about stuff like that over here at Road Fugitive. Okay. That's why I said I don't like this fucking mask. I might just fucking, you know, I don't know, man. I want to buy a cargo container full of brand new masks and then burn them and then have a party and then burn another one at the end of fresh, brand new masks. And yeah, I don't discriminate against what weed. You know, this is good weed. It was in a, he gave me a bunch of roaches, and I've always been onto that shit. You know, I got money, but I don't care what I smoke to get high, as long as it's weed, as long as it's pot, and that's it. So he's, you know, shout out to Teddy. Thanks, Teddy. Teddy drinks a lot, and I refused today to buy him the hard alcohol, but he insists that's his best medication. But I just bought him some IPA. I said, Teddy, here's some IPA. I gave him $20 worth of IPA. And he's happy. Well, he acts like he's not because he always wants the vodka. He always wants the vodka. And I don't like to get Ted the vodka. You know, the vodka's a little too strong for Ted. It's not strong for Ted. What I mean is, look, man, Ted drinks, but Ted also gets sick. So I don't like to see him get all fucked up and stupid and sick. So I always just get him beer. I mean, I don't always get him beer, but I try to mix it. If anything, it mix it. Because what he'll do is he'll down the vodka though right away. What are you going to do? Can't force somebody to do something they don't want to do. So I this time I just got him IPA. And it's always free when people get it. And he gave me a big old wet bud, but I got to dry it. Yeah. For the IPA, you know, it's like that big, a nice big fucking wet bud. I'm just going to dry it. And you know what? I don't care what anyone thinks. I mean, if you know, fiddlesticks have to get concerned about how those kinds of transactions, they got nothing better to do. I don't know what to say about that. I really don't. You know, it's fucking weed. What are you gonna do? I mean, come on, really? So anyway, and I'm enjoying this beautiful coffee. Is you can know what's in this by looking at my past video where it shows the coffees that I have on the ledge. Yeah, this is all 4 of those, except for the organic. So it's Sumatran, French Rose, McCafe, and there's another one, I forget which kind. If I'm a little boring, I apologize. I just recovered from really back pain. I still got it. I'm not recovered from it. If I lay down, it's 50-50 whether I'll be able to get up again. Seriously. So like this morning, it took me a long time to get up, and the pain was so excruciating you can't even compare it to a bullet wound or something. Probably, it's fucking that painful. I can't even, when the pain goes that bad, I just can't do shit. I can't do nothing. And I'm glad the fucking power went out because I wouldn't have been able to make a video in that kind of pain. Just to be quite honest with you. And I'm still fucking in pain. If I move wrong, you know, the shit can go south really quick. So I'm just being easy. I'm smoking some medicine for my back pain and enjoying some coffee. Yeah, I was gonna send this shirt to a couple people I have in mind because no one's really said, "Hey, I got you 5 subscribers yet." So, but I did get some more subscribers, so that's cool. And as usual, I don't care if anyone comes in chat or anything. If you just want to sit here and see me fucking flip out or not flip out or just talk or be mellow, that's cool too. And if you don't want to see me, that's cool too. Because you know what? I'm not going to discriminate. I can't criticize people. It's, you know, I've already tried that in the past and they're fucking think they're the shit. Their shit don't stink. So I try not to criticize people if they come and go without talking to me or something because I'm going to. Because if they're inside watching, that's kind of okay. One's in right now. That'll keep the stream a little bit happy, but they're watching. Hi, boo-boo. How you doing? Well, play with your ball then. It's right there. And there's your jar. Here's your jar right there. Let's go. Your jar right there. You keep pushing it back. Right here. Get it. There's your jar. All right. So anyway, yeah. Lighting isn't so good to do. Oh! Good over here like that. Yeah, I like that better. Drop him if I do it. All right, it's all good. It didn't fall out. All right, get back. You're going to spoil my shit now. Now you're going to spoil my shit. Yeah, get up on your little podium there. You know, let the birds know who's boss up here on the second story. But don't jump off. Don't jump off, okay? Don't 5. Don't even think about it. Oh my God. Fine, did you just knock? Yeah, you did that. You did that. Fucking fine. Crazy dog. Always knocking something off. I thought my Wi-Fi went away. These generic ones. Anyway, so enough of my back, okay? You guys got to know it's a childhood injury. It comes and goes. When it comes, it's like paralyzed. You can't move. It sounded funny. When it comes, no, but it is. It's really bad fucking back pain. The kind that makes you paralyzed. That kind. You can move after you lay down with your arms and legs, but you cannot get up or move your back. Your back is paralyzed. That's what happens. It's a childhood injury. Okay, we're done talking about that unless somebody wants to ask about it. It's since I was a baby. It has nothing to do with skateboards. And you know, it might even happen when I try a downhill run when this collarbone heals fully. Five, shut up. Don't start whimpering on me. That pisses me off when you whimper. Dogs whimpering. No, don't do that. You're up here on a second floor, the most beautiful fucking view, and you have to fucking whimper? Come on, you got 3 doggy doors. You can go downstairs out the front and stay in a penned-in area. You can go out the back, stay in a penned-in area for a doggy door. You can come up here, come through your doggy door or this fucking sliding door. You got every fucking door you can think of, and shit, 2,200 square feet to run around in. Don't bitch, and God, and plus he gets to go outside. He has fenced-in areas. The dog whimpers probably because he's a little bit, I don't know, that bulldoggy kind of dog, you know, kind of not sure, you know, he sees the squirrels down there, but he doesn't know how to handle his own anxiety. So he starts whimpering a little. That's a lot of dogs. That's a lot of dogs. Lots of dogs do that shit. Oh, where's my pipe now? My pipe is gone? Oh, it's right there. So I don't really have any topics right now. I'm just kind of chilling. Our electricity was out for a day and a half. And I want to burn brand new masks. I'm going to sit sideways like this because I can put my feet up on this, and that'll help me. That will help me. Help me. It may not look any better, but I definitely have to do this with my legs because it pulls my facets apart a little bit. Yeah, trying to think of topics. Oh yeah, I got some topics. I always got topics. What topics were they though? Oh, I don't know, but I got weed in my pocket. How'd that happen? I have topics. So sometimes I act really angry. Sometimes I act a lot in pain. Sometimes I act really mellow. Right now I feel kind of mellow. So I'm just going to let myself feel mellow. But I did have a topic. Oh, all right, we'll go into this. There's a person down the street. He has really good pretty decent longboards at home. They're older, but they're good. I want to teach him how to go down big hills, or you know, so I can have more company, or we could do sets of 2 people. And but you know, it's going to be a lot of hard work with this cat. He doesn't even know how to slalom like that. He can't even slalom. So I'm like, oh man, this is going to be hard if you don't know how to slalom. It'd be almost too hard. I don't even know if I want to fuck with it and try to teach him. So I might skip it, but he looks healthy enough. He doesn't have any injuries. I like training people on longboards now because I trained myself in like a year to be good at going downhill. But I just want to see if I can train a couple others so I can have more company when I skate. Because I ain't gonna lie, I might be solitary in my home, but I like company when I'm doing skating. You know, even if it's a chick, obviously a chick would be cool too. But not too many chicks want to go downhill on a longboard. number one. You got to pick men to do that because that's why they go to the fucking armed services because they fear not. They fear not. So they have it in the back of their mind. Yeah, I might get killed, but they go anyway, knowing full well this ain't no desk job. They're going to be, involved in. And the same with, except for a woman, a woman goes in the military, she may want to prove that she's got some kind of weird, like super female power, on a battlefield, and that's fine. I don't disagree with a woman that has an itch to do that. That would mean she would make a good skater. So if I could find a nice looking chick that wants to do that and has that kind of mindset, she might even get better than me. Now, my sister Molly, she passed me up in karate when I was in a purple belt. And I could have kept going, but I was so mad they passed her ahead of me because she started after me. And probably the reason why is I spent a lot of time, doing things and getting mixed with other people that are not best company. And I was always trying to remember my katas, and it slowed my learning a little down. But she passed me up, so I wouldn't doubt it if a chick I was with training to skateboard would all of a sudden get better than me because I'm 56, for God's sakes. But it'd be cool. And I can't find my I ain't gonna lie, man. I can't find something. It's irking me. If you ever have something you're looking for and you can't find it, I want to discuss it. It's just not worthy of a topic on my discussion here. But yeah, I was gonna train him, but to do so, I'll probably get a lot of good video of him crashing. If I do decide to take him out skating, he will probably crash a few times. And I don't know if I want to be responsible for that or put somebody in a position where they're going to get all injured just because I want to see somebody else skate. So maybe I shouldn't try that. I don't think I should. He may try to do something and they may not be able to do it. So I don't think I'm going to train him to skate. Fuck no. But I was thinking about, let's see how good he does skate. Because if he can skate straight good, then I could train him. So see, a lot of skateboarders, when they train themselves, they train to go fast nowadays, and they don't really slalom first. They learn how to do their English, but they don't really do the slalom shit, verbatim. So, for me training somebody, I think in many ways it would be interesting because they wouldn't have to worry about too much sliding. The most I slide is about 2 feet. 2 feet is about an average slide for me. Like 3 feet would be a little much, and sliding 4 feet would mean that's a big slide for me. 4 feet would be extremely long for me. So if I slid 4 feet, I'm not sure that might even wreck me. So no, my average slide's about 2 feet, 1.5 feet. You can't even see it on film when I slide. And so, if somebody, unless they're right up on me. So that's why I call myself road fugitive and stuff, because I just want to be a 56-year-old self-trained longboarder and on the side. And maybe when I get better, I can do more of it on my channel, and that's it. Just leave it at that. And when I crash and can't do it anymore, when it's a bad crash, I won't do it anymore. And that's that. Now the last crash was just a broken collarbone, but no biggie. PTSD goes out the window with me, man. I don't let nothing get on me. Once it starts to bother me to do something, that's when it's interesting. So if something's bothering me, I can't do it, then I'll fucking do it. Even like bodybuilding, when I was working out when I was younger, I didn't really get super big, but people used to call me killer and shit. And they kind of started getting, I didn't like that. I didn't like people calling me killer and all that shit. It was a little bit embarrassing to be bulky. And, when you now, of course, I was never as big as some of these people get. I was just fucking, I was just big. And I just I hung with it. I didn't really care that should I get bigger? No. I'm not trying to be a fucking boulder. I'm not trying to be a goddamn boulder you see that's on the side of a highway that's fucking bigger than your fucking house. No, I am not trying to be that person that falls on a skateboard with giant muscles. No, that would not be good. Because you would just crack that much more. I mean, yeah, the muscles might protect you, but you'd get so much road rash, and you'd probably weigh, you too much weight. 200 pounds is enough. I'm fucking like close to 200 pounds. So that's enough. I don't need to be any more. But yeah, skateboarding is good for you. You get used to it. You learn how to skate. Then you want to go faster. Then you want to decide, should I learn to slide and stuff like that. And now I am not one of these guys that slides and practices sliding. I am not those guys that came from Japan and said drifting is cool. I am the guy that was in the race car that tried to prevent sliding. Okay. Now on a skateboard, you have to, because there's, an issue with no brakes. So you have to go sideways a little, slow to skateboard. But to slide a lot, it's not a good thing for me. I don't enjoy it. I don't want to be feeling like the whole skateboard's rumbling underneath me anyway. I don't like the feeling of it rumbling, because, then you could literally run into a bigger patch of sand and gravel. And then now you got to rumble longer by proxy because you're already sliding. So the best thing for me is to try to maintain grip when I skateboard, try to maintain grip, not pay attention to all the details. All these other guys are telling you about every little single flat detail of the skateboard. I'm not trying to do all that. I am actually riding Atlas fucking trucks still. Atlas trucks, fucking, soft bushings on top, hard bushings on bottom. Simple cup bushings, that's it. I don't have nothing fancy, and I think I can handle just about anything anyone threw at me. So, but like in bodybuilding, I just felt uncomfortable. It's like, wait a minute, what am I getting all big for? What is the point? Just to look like a big monster? I thought about it. I said, you know what? It's best if you just stay toned, lean, and muscular, and leave it at that. Don't fucking get into that fucking oversized stuff, because once you do, it becomes a habit as well. But maintain it. But it's a good habit for some people. It gives them a release. It gives them something to do. It makes their day, which is important. It doesn't make my day necessarily be that way, but if it makes their day, then they can do it. Obviously, they're going to enjoy it. They're going to enjoy it. You can't tell someone it sucks. When I don't think it sucks to get huge, I just think it's kind of pointless, unless you're like trying to be an arm wrestler, or I don't know, a shot put or something, or win a competition where you're the strong man or something. Getting big is almost pointless. I mean, to a certain degree, yes. It's nice to make all those extra passageways, keep those veins flowing, but to do so, you have to get those as big as some of those guys, you literally take steroids, like Rich Piana. I didn't do that, so I wasn't going to do that, nor would I do that. And if I did do that, it would not be a good day. I wouldn't want to get big and maintain that shit. Imagine just forgetting how you did your insulin, or whatever they call it, checking, doing your monitoring of the shit you take, and everything. If you just miss one day, and I forget things all the time. So I would never want to do that. That's why I think Rich maybe have died, because, he forgot to make all the appointments on his reminder on his Android, or like something went wrong and he double dosed on whatever that shit is they take to, so they don't, and I don't know the science of bodybuilding. Okay. So I don't look into all that, but you know what I mean? They're trying to keep everything balanced, and but sometimes they double dose by accident if they don't have set reminders. You can kill yourself. And I'm not talking about the steroids part. I'm just talking about double dosing to keep your sugar levels maintained properly so that you can digest the nutrients properly. It's incredibly hard to keep track of all that once you get into it. And then you got to remember, all those chemicals are going in your brain. All those extra things are going in you that wouldn't naturally go in you, and your brain is probably not understanding a lot of it. So you never know. It might make you you're not as cognitive later on in life taking steroids. Just doing the steroids might later in life may give you Alzheimer's. The only reason why I say is because the brain case is only so big. Okay, you can grow big here, but the brain case is only so big. So if you're constantly getting big down here, what do you think might be going on a micro level in your blood vessels within your brain? Is it going to be changing too? You got to think of it, growth hormone. There's red blood cells up there. I've never heard of a case of a bodybuilder that had compression from overuse of steroids. But I would like to look into it, you know. Neurological compression from extra veins, extra vascular systems that wouldn't necessarily have grown, but now are because of the growth hormone. So, I mean, when you're taking steroids, you got to realize that. You got to realize that, yes, you're trying to build all this flesh up, but what's going on in the brain? You know, what's going on in the brain with all those chemicals and additives and stuff? It's just incredible. You know, a lot of people say, that's really not like you think. It's just 1, 2, 3, and you're done. You know, some bodybuilders will say it's just a 1, 2, 3 steps and you're done. It's no big deal, dude. Really, you're overdoing it. You're making a case for nothing. But no, the truth is, it's very complex. So I don't agree with them. And the same when you're going downhill on a skateboard. And whenever I get a speed wobble, I just make sure I keep carving. And the carving, you know, it takes, you know, the way I carve is like you shoot to one side, you shoot to the other, even if it's just one lane. And that'll always stabilize a fucking speed wobble. Now, it'll also slow you down, but hey, what do you want? The speed wobble or the fucking, you know? Now, does it mean I will not slide at a higher speed? Sure, as soon as I start hitting 56 and above, I'm gonna start having to slide big time, like at least 5 feet. Because I'm gonna have to slow down on curbs. I'm gonna have to, you know, I don't know what's coming on, or well, whatever, not necessarily curbs, but hairpins, yes, but not necessarily just curbs. You don't necessarily have to slow down on a skateboard on curbs. You just have to make sure that you are maintaining the skateboard at a speed that is, even if it's faster, you feel comfortable that the skateboard doesn't have a speed wobble. Your weight is distributed properly, you know, on the front of the truck and or close to it. I like to put my foot just about just a little bit right where the truck starts and a little bit past it, and that's it. That's where I put my foot. And when I try to hit a slide, I lower my body like as much as I can with a bad back. And then I push up. And when I push up, I can feel the skateboard slide with my mindset as though I have control of this. Because the way I use the English going down and then pushing up and pushing the slide, instead of kicking out the slide like a lot of them do, I feel it's comfortable to lower yourself about 2 feet and then push up and slide. And you can feel the skateboard slide that way with more control. It's just, it works. It works. It keeps you safe. Now, of course, it's only because you're probably not going top speeds. To do that, you can, now if you're going top speeds, a lot of times they have to kick their slide out right away. They have to kick their slide out right away. Because they really don't have time to get, some of them will get low to hold their board and straighten out and prevent a speed wobble too. Even with the trucks they have to do that. Even if they have quality trucks, you know, everything's top notch. Even if they got the highest paid, you know, best trucks on the skateboard, you still could possibly lose pitch with the skateboard balance and you have to grab your skateboard. So I don't do that. I'm no pause. It means I don't touch my skateboard. I don't touch the ground with my hand. I don't use hand pucks. And I refuse to have to do a run with them, because if I did, I'd have to feel to use them or something. So I purposely don't use hand pucks for that reason. I don't want to have hand pucks and think, oh yeah, I got to put my hand on the ground. No, that's a no-no to me. That's why I am no pause Clark. No hand pucks here. I don't fuck with hand pucks. Now, when I did fuck with hand pucks, I noticed I started, I couldn't even get down far enough to hit them. So I used them to crash when I fell off the fucking board. And that's not going to work either. I don't want them on, period. You know, but hand pucks are the best way for a lot of them to slow down when they realize they haven't really cut that corner slow enough, and they decide to use the hand puck as a last resort. But a lot of them do want to ride no pause. But I call myself no pause because I don't touch the fucking hand. I can't. I'm fucking, my back is fucked up. I'm gonna go get some coffee. So I just bought this. Just bought it over at see how it works. Yeah, I forget where the place is I bought it from, but oh yeah, fucking not Fry's, but the other place. You know what I'm talking about. I fucking forget its name. Oh, this plastic's kind of weird. It's like it wants you to peel all the plastic off. I'm gonna leave the plastic on. Fuck it. Bye. Watch out. Ciao, Bubba. I'm gonna try to plug this in. So yeah, I don't fucking use hand pucks, and I just bought this fucking cool little boom box thing for my music. So I really don't need nothing too fancy. See how it works. And it comes with a mic. I don't do karaoke, but the mic might work for, I don't know. I could fucking put it there like that. It might even be a good mic. Who knows? We'll find out. I guess this is a review for the sport. Yeah, that's what this has turned into. I guess this is a review for the sport and find out how it works. Hopefully it ain't a piece of shit. Gotta fucking unscrew that shit? Are you kidding me? No way. There's no fucking way, dude. I gotta go get the directions now. Let's get stupid. Or is it? Oh, right here. Okay. There we go. Huh. I gotta charge this fucking thing too. Yeah. Where the fuck is the outputs? Oh my god, I gotta open the fucking thing. I'm not gonna do that here. That's too much. It'll take too much time. Can't do that. That's gonna take way too much time. I'll have to do that later. Oh, wait. That would bore everyone if I start doing that. No, I'm not gonna do that. Uh, but anyway, so I guess it comes with a mic. I don't know why. I guess yeah, if I plug that into my, oh, it's got a real fucking thing too, a real hookup. I remember when I was in my first band, we stole the mics from a, let's say, place of worship. But anyway, that was back then, though. We weren't very cool. Yeah, straight up. Wasn't very cool. It was just we were kids. We didn't know any better. Juveniles. So I don't know how to charge this motherfucker though. Yet, so I'll have to figure that out. I know I have to open the entire back. I mean, it's like five. I mean, like I don't know how many Allens there are there, but I ain't gonna fucking open all of them right now. That's just too many. Or should I? Should I open all of them? I don't have to read the. Oh, there we go. Bingo. I don't have to charge it. I just have to plug it in. That's funny. This mic is hilarious. Did I say hilarious? I wonder how that works on Wi-Fi now. Coffee's delicious, by the way. Not that you care because you're having McDonald's. I'm having part McDonald's. Part McDonald's. It's yeah, part McDonald's. Yeah, like 3 or 4 different coffees. I forget. Now let's see. Make sure this quickly. Oh yeah, I got it. Okay. There we go. Wait a minute. No connection here. Nope, that's not it. Wrong cord. Anyway, I don't know what my other one is. Hold on. Okay, so I don't know. I guess I could call my brother and ask him. For some reason, I don't have the charge cord for this. I didn't come with one, I don't think. So, I don't know. Figure it out later, I guess. I'm supposed to have a double-sided USB cord, I'm pretty sure, but it doesn't have one. So, I don't know what the fuck to say about that. Just have to wait, I guess, so I can fuck with it. I don't know why it wouldn't have given me one though. Well, it's plugged in, so it doesn't need to be charged at all, actually. It should play right now, so let's see if I can get it. Ow, push on the Wi-Fi. There we go. Pair new device. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, there we go. Maybe that's it. We'll just pick it because it says it. I don't know. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. I don't think it's not. I don't think this is the one though. It's not. No, it's not. Oh well, I'll figure it out later. I'm sorry I'm boring you. I'm just having coffee. I didn't really want to get all worked up anyway. I did have topics, but I really don't care. Um, blame depression. I don't know. Blame depression. Back pain, depression. Having the power out for an hour and a half. I mean, a day and a half. A day and a half, not an hour and a half. I'm doing this to my face because massaging my face feels good, and I don't like to just feel like a zombie up there. I like to manipulate the vascular systems up there a little bit. That's why I do it. That's why I fucking do it. Kind of like when you jack off, but not the same. The sun is really hot right now. It's beaming in. I might have to take this in. I do have a shade thing downstairs, but I don't know, man. It'll block all of that. It probably will. Maybe I should get that. It's a good one, too. I never put it up here. It's an orange one. Hey, last time I did a shade thing, it was a sheep, right? So I can do the real thing. Let's go get it. I'm going to go get it. Enjoying coffee as I do with smoking roaches, staying high, not listening to Jimmy Buffett, things like that. And this thing's getting hot. We gotta put it there. It's hot out here. I have the fan on. Fucking blazing. Let's put this over here. Hide some of that sun. Oh, okay, so I'm not gonna put the shade up. It's actually hot out right now. Very hot. Sun's blazing in here. So I was gonna put up the shade, but I was like, you know what, this shade thing, it's professional, but it's not shady enough. I need a full out sheet, but not a white one. Like a dark, oh, I got a dark one there, but that's ripped. I can't do that, it looked like shit. Smoking weed, trying to be happy. You know, I had a lot of back pain. I don't know what else to say. I'm recovering right now. And if I lay down, no guarantees I'll be able to get back up. That kind of back pain. And it's not from anything from skateboard. It's just from lifetime back injury. It didn't really taste that good, but I convinced myself because it had chocolate in it, it was that good. Because you have to when you're drinking stuff that's processed and fucking made. It's never going to taste delectable, you know? Oh, that coffee's delicious. Where'd I leave it? Oh. Yeah, I lost my phone charger somehow. But, ow. I mean, it's all good. We all do that. I'm relaxed. I'm in a relaxed state. I'm not really bent on fucking being frustrated right now. God damn, this one's got fucking cuts in the fucking skin. How did that happen? Yeah, the sun is baking on my computer. I thought I had enough shade in here. Fuck. It's kind of annoying. It's just coming through one little hole, too. That sounded funny. I was going to upload this video, but I'm not going to do it right now. I'm just going to go to somebody's shit and look at it and just start to try to wake up and think of something other than my back. Because I couldn't even get up from a chair this morning at the grocery store. That's how bad my pain gets. I mean, literally, the person I was with was blown away that I couldn't get up. He was fucking blown away that I couldn't get up. He was like, "What's wrong, dude?" He didn't even know what to do. He's like, "You can't get up?" Yeah, seriously. But anyway, so I have been off the internet for a day and a half because of the outage. But yeah, our pole got taken down over in one of our nearby cities. Took our power out. I guess we could just listen to Black Bigelow for a second. I don't care if someone laughed or anything, so I'm just gonna put Black Bigelow on, see what he says.
All Los Angeles Lakers fans that need to see the state of California and all over the world. And I do mean this when I say, and a lot of people are going to agree with me, and a lot of people are probably going to disagree with me. But if you call yourself a Lakers fan, if you wear a LeBron James jersey, you're the eyes of true Laker fans such as myself. I think as totally fake Laker fan. Now, I will excuse only one demographic of people that wear LeBron James jerseys, and that's little kids. If you're 10, 12 years old and you kind of don't really remember Kobe Bryant and you're starting to get into sports and LeBron James on the Lakers, yeah, that's fine. You can go wear it. I don't really care. But if you're 25, 30, 35, this stupid motherfucker right here, 50-year-old dude wearing a LeBron James fucking jersey, get the fuck out of here. No real Laker fan will ever accept LeBron James as a real Laker. He is not. He is not a real Los Angeles Laker.
I think my stream's still going. I don't really care about the Los Angeles Lakers, so I got to go. Even though he'll probably say something cool or whatever, I'm not going to listen to somebody talk about anything having to do with NBA. Period. I don't like basketball. I don't even like it if it was just all fucking European whites. I don't care who it was. I don't like basketball. I played it. It was kind of fun, but it fucked up my ankles really quick, going back and forth all the time. So I don't like it. Fuck basketball. I hate basketball. I just hated going back and forth. I didn't like fucking changing back and forth all the time. What do you think I am? I'm not trying to impress somebody like I was it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to fucking jump back and forth like that. I like sports where you continually move. I don't like shit where you're fucking constantly jacking yourself back and forth on a little fucking court. I don't even like football. I mean, it's bigger, but I don't even like that. I used to, but I don't really. Not really. When I hit my arm here, it did something inside here. It created some kind of scar tissue inside my skin when I crashed here on this arm. And I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not, but it's small enough, like a pimple. But it's painful. The fucking area is painful. But that was, I don't even know what crash that was. So yeah, I'm just smoking weed, enjoying coffee, and haven't spilled it yet. And no, not listening to any Jimmy Buffett now, today, tomorrow, or the next day. I always like to say stupid shit because you know what? It's stupid to listen to Jimmy Buffett. All right. When you could listen to me, fucking, and retrieve all your brainwashed mementos by dropping of fucking Jimmy Buffett and then putting him out into the cold, you know? Then putting him out into the cold. That's how quick you need to drop Jimmy Buffett. But anyway, if you listen to Jimmy Buffett, man, I feel you got some weird taste in music I couldn't possibly associate with. But anyway, that's just me. Jimmy Buffett, no, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it for $1 million. I couldn't go to a concert. Even when somebody brought me to Grateful Dead, I was like, man, this shit is goofy. I was thinking to myself, but I'm like, you know what? They're all right, talented and stuff. So at least it was somewhat creative and stuff. I guess. I don't like the Grateful Dead, but you know, hey, thanks. But no, I wouldn't go to other fucking kinds of shit. Like Jimmy Buffett? No fucking way. You couldn't pay my ticket for that shit. That garbage. All right, so anyway, I've been listening to my music. You know what? I've been listening to my recent music more than normal because I think I've been a little better at it. And quite frankly, somebody came to my site. My music sounds better. And, you know, people have been complimenting me lately. So I am not going to be say no to that. But not that I want to listen to it right now while you're here. I'm just checking the views. Okay, so I'm over 100 views on that one song. Which song is it? Great Moms with Perfect Tits. And yes, I also have bottled water. So I have a $13,000 water system and bottled water as well in case I need to take it somewhere like anyone else. Right? In case I need to go on a hike, I have bottled water like anyone else. Oh. And it makes damn good coffee too. Really good coffee. Oh, really good. It's, to me, drinking coffee that tastes really, really, really good almost is like if a heroin addict that I am not, but somebody else getting a good slam of that shit or something. I mean, when I drink the coffee, it feels like I'm being introduced to something euphoric anyway because it tastes so good. Nothing better than good coffee on a camping trip. I'm going to tell you that right now. If you don't have good coffee on a camping trip, I really don't know what to tell you. You don't go camping without coffee or tea, one of the two. Whatever you drink that's hot, liquid, that has no sugar. You know, once you start adding sugar and cream to coffee, then don't even go camping with me because I don't fuck with that. No sugars and no creams, please. Black Cheerio. I don't want to spill this shit into my drawer on top of it. So I'm getting high and smoking pot. I'm just relaxing. Nobody can stop me. And let's see. I had some topics. Oh yeah, another thing, guys. When you're skateboarding, and I might as well just go through this shit. You know, it's not like most skateboarders don't know this stuff. But if there's somebody that's not a skateboarder or is trying to learn, they'll listen. Okay, they will listen. One thing is when you're coming down a highway that has subsequent horizontal cracks going down at every 35 feet or 30 feet or something like that, you gotta either if you know, especially if they're gonna hit your wheel like a wall, you gotta jump them or you gotta hit them at an angle. So if they're not too tall, you can still hit them at an angle, but if they're really tall or potholes, you have to jump them. Now me, I haven't jumped anything yet. I haven't had to. I haven't had to jump anything yet. Can't really go down that far anyway. But what I can do is I can jump on the skateboard without grabbing my skateboard. And the skateboard will pop up a little bit and go over whatever it is. So I can do it, but I gotta do it standing up. Jumping I can do, but I have to do it standing up. But I can't kick the board too high up. I don't like to kick it way too high up. I just kick it just barely enough to go over wherever I'm going, and that's it. I am not trying to make my skateboard go this high up while I'm going 30, 40 miles an hour. I just want it to go up enough to get over the lip of whatever it is that could cause me an issue. So I don't jump for visual content. I jump so it gets over it. Get it? So like I don't grab my board and lift. I can't reach my board. So I just jump standing up. That's how I get over things. But most of the time, I'll just hit it sideways. Hit it sideways. That's the best way to hit a crack, a horizontal crack. I like to hit shit sideways, or almost like you're getting ready to do a standing speed stop. Hit it like you're almost gonna hit into a fucking speed stop, but don't. Yeah, I do a little technique. You guys have seen me slide a little. You guys have seen me slide a little bit. And when I did the frontage road, I did slide a little bit. On the visual, you could see me sliding. But anyway, so yeah, I make music. And I skateboard. And I'm white, Caucasian, like Caucasian women. I don't really go for, I have had, interesting encounters, but I prefer white women. That's the best and nicest way I can put it without being a jack off to somebody. But yeah, I like white women. I'm not a big fan of fucking any other race just because I'm white. Why would I? I mean, I have the same vibe as they do half the time. So it's like, I get it. They get it, but some people want to play that card. They want to play the card. They want to act like they're this. They want to act like they're that. They want to act like they can get along with Frederico down the street and everybody in the park and not say a fucking thing and mind their own business and act nonchalant. But the truth is, yeah, they really want to be white. They want to maintain being white. It's not about white pride. It's about they want to maintain being white. It means maybe having kids that are white, stuff like that. So that's how that goes down in our world, whether you want it to or not, PC culture or not. That's how it goes down. We don't care what your opinion is if you're from another race anyway. Why would we? We're fucking white. So that's the way I look at it. Don't fucking try to tell me that it has to be this, conditioning thing where I have to act less outgoing than you do. No, I like my women white. That's simple. And that's it. There is no fucking, I guarantee I've seen some Italian half mixes that are beautiful, but that's, I do mixes too, yeah. But, I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, sometimes they're beautiful no matter what. You can't deny it when they're beyond your own race beautiful. So you have to jump on that shit, And so it's not like a preference, but yeah, if they're that fucking good looking and they're of another mixed with another race or something, yeah, that's cool as hell. I like that too. Yeah. So stay true. That's what I like to say. Stay true. Don't be a fake and liar. And when women do decide they need bigger this and bigger that sexually, then they're monkeys at that point. Fuck it. At that point, forget it. You're just fucking with a monkey at that point. Because if a chick needs to fuck with big dicks only, whether it be Italian, white, black, the only reason why they're doing it is, because maybe they're following the MO or something, or maybe they have a passion like a nerd, not a nurse, but a nympho. It's a psychological profile. It's meaningless. It's like, yeah, it's meaningless. It's like But if they develop that passion, what are you going to do? Tell them they can't? It's like somebody that's an alcoholic. You know, I mean, I'm not worried about having something that fucking big. Jesus Christ, no, bitch. I'm a man, though. All right. And let's not get abstract about it. I think Caucasians are the perfect mix. And when I say mix, I mean we have been created. That's what I think. We have all been created and hoodwinked into thinking that we were all some cultural thing, and really it's an experiment. We were kind of dumped here cyclically on this planet, and then kind of like robots, kind of brainwashed to forget everything that happened through time and whatnot. What the delineation or the corruption of their linear aspects while they were dealing with you. See, because you could have been just harvested, grown, and then planted here, and you wouldn't even know it. So I look at it like this: all our history, all our fossils, artificially fossilized because they had to put down the animals when they weren't working out in the past, when they were testing things out to see what was biologically feasible here, that made it look like evolution. So now most of the tests went down on the primary terraforming planet, and I'm going into this because I'm going to, and that would be the primary terraforming planet was Mars, and that was the primary terraforming planet, and then they would escort those creatures to this planet, test them out here as well on another platform, which is this recent planet created and designed to look like, and falsely implicated that it's super, 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 super old, when in fact it's the linear time that is the deception. So that's another thing. A lot of the things that you're seeing, which you consider way, way back in the past, it's easily altered when they have control of the linear time. So they could make you think it was super, super long ago when maybe it wasn't to them. Maybe it was only 20 minutes ago they made the Earth. You would not know it because of the way they do things, and they run it that way. That way they can gauge everything that's going on a platform and make it really simplified and easy to maintain. And that goes for things under the ground too, like volcanoes and shit like that right now that we're dealing with, earthquakes. They know eventually there's gonna be some that they're not able to manage as well as others. It's not 100%, but it's kind of randomish, and they try to sequester things like volcanoes and stuff in certain areas, so they want to manage that area. So they will try to prevent volcanoes in America for a while and stuff like that. So that's why Yellowstone has a huge anvil under the bedrock and it won't penetrate the surface. It's because they cool it off artificially so it doesn't explode too soon. They don't want it to explode too soon. So there you go on that one. That is true. I believe that's 100% true. And another thing is they might even influx water to cool it off from other areas. And that's why the geysers are there and stuff, because they've kind of influxed a waterway into that area to keep it as cool as they do. So kind of like keeping an engine cool, they have to make sure that certain volcanoes don't blow up too prematurely. They actually have some worries about that kind of stuff, and they may try to maintain it. Now, even though it's a terraform planet, it has random effects. And not everything is completely 100%. They're not really they're only able to monitor us a little bit and help us out in places. And then that's it. They're not allowed to do much more. Nature's supposed to release the steam, like an air brake releases pressure. Same thing, they have to let some pressure go eventually. So even though it looks like they're trying to always help, they know they're not 100% going to be able to fix a lot of the stuff here that has been terraformed here. Now, inside the Earth, I think is a deception, but I'm not going to go into that right now. Inside the Earth is also a deception. They want you to think there's this various things going on, but they really haven't gone far enough down to prove anything. And the truth of the matter is, I think it's really sketchy science to just say, oh, it's a spinning ball of manganese or whatever they claim it is, and iron or whatever and of course it does, and of course it does have a magnetic effect, but that's the magnetic effect that's been artificially pre-produced inside there for a reason, so that it could maintain our magnetic field outside the Earth as well. So they couldn't just make any old planet, they had to make sure they had a proper magnetic field. So they had to install it. So anyway, you know, there's some things that are organic, but or at least, but a lot of it is actually, you know, nanotech in existence. A lot of it is nanotech into existence. So if they're done with an animal, they can just nanotech, punch a few buttons, and the next thing you know, the next thing that's born is altered. So they can go directly into your genetics, and there's an AI system for these beings that create biological stuff here, and they can use it in your genetics and use the pathways inside your nervous system to understand what's going on exactly with the individual. And it's kind of spooky because it means that they're actually, you know, kind of like right up your ass all the time. So it's a little bit spooky, but you know, because you really don't know them personally, and but they are of high intelligence, so you got to just have some faith, I guess. And they can key into other people when some people may look very, it's conclusive they're not very smart, or they're not going to go home and do much, and they're not going to ever go outside, they're afraid of bears, or they're phobic to this, they're phobic to that. A lot of times when they go home, they're extremely intelligent automatically, because these creatures can key in the nervous systems and right away open up parts of the brain that weren't previously used while they're in the privacy of their own home, and they make those people extremely intelligent right there at their home, so they can study them in the privacy of their own home instead of out in the open. So in other words, because they don't want other black ops people to understand that these folks actually have are being manipulated, because then that would scare, you know, that probably would make the government really spooked out a little bit. But yeah. You know, they go home, they act stupid outside of their house, and they go home and they're extremely intelligent because they key into them like they're, you know, another computer or something. And then when they do that, they can alter it. It can make that computer not just twice as good, but who knows how much better. So, but they don't do it to a lot of people. They only do it to you know, a select few, and that's it. Most people just their personalities are running themselves. They do their own thing, like, you know, they're capable of fully of taking care of themselves and everything else. The other hand, the other ones are a combination of Manchurian candidate, but also they're given the rules of, hey, look, we know you know that we're doing this to you, but will you comply and we can be friends, type of thing. And it's like, yeah, I can. Just be very honest with me in the future on what's going down and how it's going down. And you communicate with these beings outside of the English language. They understand, and next time they try to make sure that you don't get have a bad day and stuff. It's like, have a good day then. You know, they leave. It's like they're not going to leave, you know, all convoluted and diluted. No, they're of high intelligence. They're like, okay, no problem. This guy totally understands. We just needed to do this, and then the other, and he totally complied, and he was like thankful, and, you know, just let me know when you're around, type of thing. So it's like, cheers. Yeah, just don't be afraid of the unknown. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Yeah, you know, you're always going to have issues with the unknown, you know, because sometimes it could be, who knows, somebody else's, you know, pig hog traps or something, you know. I mean, it could be, you don't know, it doesn't mean it's safe. But most of the time when they're smart, they glide towards the better part, which is the ability to communicate in short order. When they see that, they know you're intelligent. So when they can see that you're able to respond quickly to everything, almost on a psychic level, they can see that this person, he was scared initially, but his psychic power is strong. He's very smart. He was just caught off guard. and they'll figure it out. And then they're very thankful, you know, you didn't get too freaked out, and they'll leave. They'll be compliant, leave, and say thanks a lot, and apologize for the inconvenience of that. You know, so I don't really worry about it. I know there's a danger, and there is a danger for others. I don't think so far I've had no luck with UFO. The only thing that I saw lately was the last channel I did, which was octagonal forceage, and I had some UFO stuff I caught in there, and you be the judge otherwise. But yeah, I don't even remember. I'm not going to go look at the, you know, that right now, but that was a long time ago. Let me get the shade here. So. Oh, oh, oh. Just trying to see what's on right now. I guess just for the hell of it, we can all listen to this schizophrenic McHenry Cruiser, okay? Because he'll get at least some press from me from this. Yo, how's it going, Chief? How you doing? You go? Oh boy. Broadcasting here on Amazon Fire tablet. See, yeah. I'm on, Chief. There we go. There's the light. There's the light that I need. My Lord. I don't care what nobody says. I'm a handsome devil. I'm a handsome beast. See, once he starts doing it, I gotta turn it. I gotta turn it, bro. I was trying to tell him, you know, you can't wear clothes like that and not attract queers. I'm just being honest. You wear clothes like that. What do you expect? You're gonna fucking have queers looking at you, bro. I mean, no, I would never do that. Now, I am gonna say for the record, when I was in a band called the Ooze Kicks, we got a chance to visit a warehouse which was full of vintage clothes. We went in there and then we were allowed to get anything we wanted. It would all be, I think it was of no charge, or maybe it was a small fee, but it was pretty much free. I think it was all free. Yeah, it was all free. I remember. And I got, just for fun, you know, because I'm a sarcastic person, you know, I'm a sarcastic person. So I went ahead and I bought this pimp outfit. And I did it just to, you know, make people laugh. That was it. The whole purpose was to make people laugh. And, you know, I bought shark skin pants, yellow, the shoes, the whole fucking thing. Just to, you know, just to make it look so, you know, because I'm the kind of person that will do that. And, you know, just to flip people out. And of course it's not me. Of course it's not me. But yeah, will I do stuff? Yeah, sure. I'd be the hit at a party. Yeah. I'm the kind of guy, I'll do anything. But no, do I do it like to fucking all the time? No. Do I dress like that? No, it's a joke. It's sarcasm. It's like, hey, you know, I like to see it anyway. I like to see people that are sarcastic. It makes me fucking crack up, you know, when people do shit like that. But it's spontaneous. It's not all the time. So that's what I would have to say about McHenry Cruiser is take the fucking stupid glittering shit off, dude. Come on, man. It's just fucking gay, bro. I mean, there's nobody that's cool that wears that shit, dog. And that's it. That's where I'd stop. You know, just leave it at that. You know, fucking. Anyway, I'm gonna go make some more coffee, and I apologize. All right. I'm gonna start a skate shop and have a friend of mine help me. There's places to lease over here. It's cheap enough, just for the hell of it. I just because when people come out here, they want to go in every shop. So I was gonna try to do that. And the reason, yeah, like I said, then when they see the longboard shop, they're gonna freaking go, "What is this?" And they're gonna go in just to see. I'm gonna have shirts, clothing, skateboard, longboards, but vert boards too. I actually don't want to sell vert boards out here. I'll be honest. I'll probably say nope, just longboards. Just longboards. I'm sorry. I'm just I don't know what to say. Vert boards are too small. The wheels are too small. I don't want to try to take on gravel with small wheels. It's not, to me, it's no fun when it's rumbling all the time. So no, I have to do longboards. Have to do longboards. Downhill longboards only. And I need somebody to be in the store and, you know, sell stuff. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I need somebody to hang out in there because I sure won't be. Not that I would, you know, not that I wouldn't go in a skate shop, but a longboard shop I definitely would go into. Oh, dog. There you are, Tyler. Where are you? So we're getting windy out here today. Just getting really windy. See how my sheet and stuff takes it up here. And the way I got everything rigged up, this is nailed in. So just to recap, lifelong pain sufferer. Just broke my collarbone. It's healed enough. I patted my dog with like that today. So I patted my dog. I've been doing carrying with it too. So I've also been carrying shit, and but my back is what went out. That's a childhood injury. So just recapping, that's a childhood injury. My back has been fucked up since I don't even know how small. Still managed to get sit-ups in and everything in, but it was always a little more painful than normal for me on occasion, not always. Most of the time it went pretty smooth, but that nerve would just get activated eventually. And that was my downfall for working out, was just my midriff. My back is too messed up to keep that midriff the way I'd like it. So I would have to have back surgery probably, I don't know, a couple ribs removed. A little liposuction. But that's just here. That's just here. I got to pull it back and, you know, get it in there. I mean, I'm a realistic person. That fat's not going anywhere from sit-ups with my back. So I just got to be reality. You know, it's a reality check every time. And I mean, right now I'm even dealing with an abscess that doesn't want to go away. So it's one, but it's enough to bother me. And of course, it doesn't keep it gets infected. So the last time I went ahead and checked, it popped it like a pimple. So that doctor was idiotic, you know. And so it's really hard to deal when you get older. There's a few things that you just, I don't know you don't know what the outcome will be. It's that simple. You're just in expectation for the next something out of somebody's mouth to claim that whatever is this, that, or the other, and you don't even know what is up until that time, and you're just sitting there going, okay. But, you know, I mean, for all I know, it could be something that is, you know, needed to be cured a lot earlier. I don't know. So a little concerning, yeah. A little bit concerning. But it's okay. I'm not going to discontinue my life for that shit. Yeah, I'm not going to fucking quit. I don't quit. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's talk about some interesting. Let's just think about some things. Yeah, we used to go out to when I was small. We used to. When I say small, I mean like when I was 20, 18, something like that. We used to go out to southern Missouri. We used to go out to various parts of Missouri just to have a good time. And one time we went down there and we ended up with no ride back, and it was in such the boonies. It was in the boonies, like no boonies you ever know about. I mean, it might as well be Appalachian, straight up. Yeah, just you don't know who you're talking to. Everybody over there is so deep into their own world. They don't even recognize what it'd be like to be like you, and you don't recognize what it'd be like to be like them. And but nonetheless, man, there was but it was a lot like the movie Deliverance. I mean, down there, and we got stuck down there, and it felt humiliating, but at the same time, you had to try to figure out who to talk to. And these are some rednecks beyond. These are beyond rednecks. These are rednecks and beyond, like better, best Baz and beyond, or whatever it's called. I don't know. It's like the same thing. It's this. Oh my god, damn, that shit was funny. Yeah, I got one in and I don't care. It's just a video. At the end of the day, all these are videos. I do them as videos. Not trying to get somebody in chat. They'd probably be embarrassed to talk to me anyway because I'll say something rude to them. So they'd be a little shy or whatnot. Sometimes they come in and they're assholes right away. They just expect to get blocked, but then it's all good. And that's okay. If I don't have anyone in chat for now until eternity, it's fine. I really don't care. I do what I do. I say what I say. And that's what pisses people off. A lot of times they'll actually like me, but they'll say, "But why do you get to say anything you fucking want?" It's like because I chose to. It's like I don't believe in the devil. How many people do you know that say that? I mean, and I don't believe in God, but I don't believe in the devil. First off, number one, not number two, but number one, and then I don't believe in God. So that makes that's a whole different philosophy. You can't say, well, now if you say you don't believe in God, that's different. If you say I don't believe in God, but then you're a straight atheist. But I don't believe in the devil or God, so that means I don't believe in any kind of religion that's posed at me. It's all posers trying to say they know what's up when they don't. So I don't look at it like an interesting thing. But now I'm not gonna diss on people that believe in God because at least they're trying to be good. But when they sit there and say that you have to believe in the devil, no, it's yin yang. It's not about negative. It's more like a defect, and you just got to realize that it's in nature, part of nature. It's a defect. That's it. It's where it ends. It's a fucking defect. Negative is a defect of nature. That's why the two natures merge and make one nature. It's like defective and promising, or whatever you want to call it, valued, uh, you know, um, not negative, always looking for the future and gains and proper actions, just being a good person in general. That in itself will always mix with that other negative side of the defect, the defective side. It will always mix. So it's yin yang. I don't even look at it like it's complex. So once I'm past that, I don't even care. That's why when I say people that believe in the devil are faggots, it's just because hey, I don't believe in the devil, so hey man, I get to say what I say on my show. I don't like. I think people that believe in that shit are stupid as well. What else do you want me? Do you want to know more? I mean, I fucking have other opinions about them, but I'll just stand fast for now. And that's anyone. That's anyone who thinks they're not defective when they are defective. Yeah. Got coffee. Hey, Five, what are you doing? So I guess what I'm saying is defects have to exist. Unfortunately, we have to try to bypass them like cars on the highway. So when you're going down the highway of life, you have to remember defects are all in front of you. You're going to have to make sure you bypass all of them. But nonetheless, they are within your same aerospace. They are living amongst you, and it is part of the nature of things. So yin yang. Just it's the cosmic water wheel, so to speak. And yeah. So a lot of the times what I guess I'm saying is I actually insert negative into my personality, but on a more what you would call filtered manner. It's still negative, but it comes off and it fits in a little better. It blends a little better with the positive. So that's what I do. Ooh, that looks cool. Shit, this is 6 hours ago. Skate to create. 6 hours ago. S1 helmets. I gotta go. End stream.